Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and we've got to do the Thrift 30 challenge thing. I almost forgot. The ever incredible Emily Conway reminded me, and I almost forgot because I just didn't do very well. Clothes move slowly anyway, and then the world came to a halt and clothes really stopped moving, and that's basically what I got. So we got 2 sales for the Thrift 30 challenge, and we're going to get to that, but there's no way I can make just that because then the video is 42 seconds long. So what I did get in the mail today is another buy off of ShopGoodwill. And so we're going to look at that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to look at the ShopGoodwill box. This is a jewelry lot, a very small jewelry lot. I've never done anything with jewelry before. I found one on there that the bidding was fairly low and shipping was relatively low, and so I jumped on it. Now I've got to look at the invoice if it's, I'm assuming it's in there. I think we're like $23 or $24 all in with shipping, with everything. So I felt okay kind of gambling on that. It's one of those things where there was one necklace in there that I think looked nice, that I feel like maybe that's a $20 necklace. I don't know. I don't know jewelry, but this is the way I learn, is to get stuff and look at it. So let's look at this. I've split open the box, but we haven't pulled anything out of it yet. Let's see what we got. Okay, this one, supposedly priority one-day mail. It was sent on the 15th, and it is now the 18th. And I just got it. So not really right now. They are slow with the mail. They sent out the notice the other day that they're a little bit behind, so that's fine. This coming from the ShopGoodwill, from the Goodwill in Zanesville, Ohio. So let's see what we got in here. It's a very small, like I said, very small lot. There's only a handful of things in here, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. That was not focusing well. So as you can see here, we paid $9 for the lot plus the shipping, $3 handling. They charged me $3 to put this stuff in a box, and so all in we are $23.38 total. Okay, so let's see. Move to the corner here of the kitchen, and we'll see what we got. All right, so that's a little bit better. That's why it's easier to do it on the counter, but the lighting is worse. So, I don't know. Let's see what we got. That's it. I don't think there's nothing else. I kind of like that idea for packing material. I'm not going to keep it, but I like what they did with it. I'll keep the box probably. All right, so here at $4.99, huh? Well, I bought it for $9. Maybe that was what they started the auction at. I'm not sure. Let's see what we got here. A screw come out. That's maybe not good. Okay. Again, I don't know about. Yeah, we got a couple of. I don't know what those go to. Oh, those are backings. I thought it was a screw initially. They're just backings to earrings. So that's what that is. Now, all this is with gold tone lot and black lot. Like there's. So whether there's actually any gold in here, it's doubtful. This is very, very light, so this is not gold. This is costume jewelry. This is just a little bit of a rat's nest, which is disappointing. Let me, you know what, we're going to pause. I'm going to spread this out, and then we'll show you. Okay, so that was a rat's nest. We got it figured out, and there's not a lot here. Quite honestly, there's not much. We've got this rope thing. I don't know. And then we've got this very, very lightweight. So this is nothing. None of these that I saw on at least a quick look, none of these are marked. Well, there's one. I take that back. There's one that's marked. It's just not a great mark. It's costume jewelry, but some of it actually does look nice. So I think like maybe on Mercari we can move some of this, especially if I maybe put some of it together. Like this actually has a nice little look to it. It's gold tone stuff, certainly not gold, very, very lightweight. But this kind of a nice little multi-strand necklace with the leaves on the end. I think maybe these go with it. I don't know. What do you think? It looks like they could, so we could pair these up to sort of make a little bit more appealing. We've got these, which look nice, but again, just costume jewelry. We got these hangers here. Those are kind of cool. There's our backings. We got a couple of little earrings here. Might just put these together. There's nothing special here. This looks nice, and I think, again, pair with these, and it's something that looks nice. This is actually a little bit heavier weight, a little bit heavier metal, but again, not gems or anything. This is plastic. But it does have kind of a nice classy look. So I think this one is okay. This one could sell on Mercari just by look. We've got these here. Maybe we pair those over here. Or actually, this, I take that back. This will pair with here. Not exactly the same, but close. You got a little multi-strand, just again, costume jewelry beaded thing. We could maybe put this with it as well. This just another one. Now these are a couple of the nicer ones here. Now this one is marked. It's SAQ, which is this is vintage. This is an Avon. SAQ is an Avon thing. So we do have that. It's like a little double strand, and then it's got the little hang downs. So this actually does look very nice when it's on like a jewelry bust. This one does look nice. And then there's this one too, which actually does look nice. Again, not marked, but I think is okay. So again, remember we paid 23 bucks for this stuff, and it was basically a roll of the dice, hoping that one of the things in here was marked. I mean, essentially that's what it was. You get lucky, you find a small piece of gold jewelry, or even plated jewelry. You make back your 20 bucks. I think we can maybe make it back off of these two here. Potentially, maybe. I like this one over here. So I think there's $20 worth of stuff here. I don't know how quickly it's going to move, how quickly we'll make our 20 bucks, but I don't know. So there you go, our first foray into jewelry off of Shop Goodwill. If you see anything you like, holler. I bet I can get that to you for shipping. And that's it. I bet we could do that for you. So if you see something you like, holler at me. Leave something in the comments below. Shoot me a note on Instagram, whatever. Let's head into the shop real quick, and we'll show you the couple of things that we sold for that Thrift 30 challenge. Again, like I said, we didn't do particularly well there. Things started to slow down right when that started and closed, just not selling right now. But we sold a couple of things. So let's go look at those real quick. Okay, so for the Thrift 30 challenge, didn't do great. I had clothing items, like I said, and clothing items were among the biggest drop-off, it seems, when the economy slowed down. And so it just didn't happen. I mean, nobody was buying my high-dollar tennis shoes. They didn't go. Now, I did get an offer of 50 bucks for them, but they're worth at least double that. So I could have done a little bit better in the challenge, but long-term, I mean, it's better for me just to wait. So I did hold off on 50 bucks. So if that ends up costing me this thing, that'd be a bummer, but it's okay. We're gonna get more money out of those down the road. So that's fine. But we did sell 3 things. So we got a few things. At least we didn't get skunked, right? We made a little bit of money. Now, the whole idea of the Thrift 30 challenge, take 30 bucks, go to a thrift store, one trip, spend 30 bucks, see what you turn in at the end of the month as far as profit. Now, when I went out, I didn't spend that whole $30. I spent $19.50. I probably should have spent the whole $30 to have more lines in the water, right? But I didn't. So that probably ultimately hurt me. I didn't find any hard goods. That probably ultimately hurt me as well. My phone here that we're shooting on down now to 10%. We'll see if we can figure this out before this thing dies. So the first thing that we sold, and we sold it like within a day. It sold really, really quickly. We sold this Harley t-shirt. This sold for $24.65 all in. It was the shirt plus the shipping, so $24.65 total there. So that was a nice sale. And then the best sale were these Nike Shocks. Keep an eye out for Nike Shocks. If they're in good condition, a lot of times they get cracked on the bottom, on the shocks part of it. Those things break down really easy, and it's really thin plastic, or thin rubber on the bottom of the shoe, and that wears out, and you can start seeing through it. If they're in good condition, pick them up. They do sell really pretty well. And these shoes sold pretty well, as you can see. $46.95. all in on these shoes, and shipping for that cost just under $11. So that was not too bad. And then we actually sold one thing on just Friday, right at the deadline. I still have that. Let me show you what that was. So here is the third thing. We sold this Baltimore Ravens cap. I took an offer of $11. I think I had it up at about $15. I think it was $14.99 plus shipping. They sent me an offer of $11 plus shipping, and I took that. Now, it's not going to cost quite as much as they put on shipping, so we do make a little bit extra. We're probably going to make about 12 bucks on this. So those are the three things that we sold. I have a couple t-shirts. They didn't sell. The Kobe Bryant shoes, they didn't sell. I've got some golf shoes. Turns out I didn't list those. They got put into the death pile, guys. I shot myself all over on this challenge. They're unlisted. But you know what? Nobody's golfing right now anyway. So I don't think they would have sold. But yeah, I blew it on this one. So all told, though, between those three items, all in, we sold those for $87.60. That's our gross profits. But we got to do some math to figure out where we end up after that, after cost of shipping. We got to take out the fees, and we've got to take out our initial cost, right? At least I think that's how we're doing this. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to win. So I wrote it down. I'm cheating. So $87.60, multiply that by 87%, because that's going to take out eBay fees and PayPal fees, at least ballpark, right? That's going to be really, really close. So we take out fees and we take out shipping, and we're left with $57.21. Now we have to take out our original purchase price for the whole thing, because it was one bulk purchase, right? We're not taking out the individual cost. We're taking out the entire purchase, which was $19.50. So what we have at the end of the day, $37.71 we made off of our $19.50 investment, which is good. It's just not great. There you have it, guys. That's the Thrift 30 Challenge entry from Mountain Man Treasure. A little underwhelming, just like the jewelry lot. Yeah, just like me trying to talk. Just like the jewelry lot. A little bit underwhelming. This video, a little bit underwhelming. Please don't give it a thumbs down, though. I promise they're not all going to be like this. You don't have to give it a thumbs up, but don't give it a thumbs down. That's a bummer. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I sure appreciate it. The next one's going to be much more exciting. We'll see you next time.